Years ago when you did it, did you know then? Was it even about having that kind of impact? Did you even consider the type of impact you may have 20 years down the road when you started it?
It was really just about memorializing the time that my childhood friends and I spent as teenagers before I was entering into a new world of entertainment. Some people played sports, some people, played in the band. I sold crack, you know what I'm saying? And, regardless of how, negative or dire the circumstances were, they were still the times of my youth.
Very candid. I sold crack. You're very open about those experiences,
Sure.
and it's
I did
interesting.
sell crack, and
Okay.
I did.
Why
it as a
why do you
teenager.
tell people that?
Well, I mean, it's because it's my testimony. If you're an alcoholic for 20 years of your life, all right, and let's say you kicked the habit, you became clean. You've been clean for 15 years of your life. Although you've been clean and you've never touched a drop of alcohol, you can still accurately detail the last time that you were intoxicated, all of the lessons you learned from your journey. You can definitely recall the smell of alcohol, the last time you woke up in your own vomit. You can tell about the journey that you've spent, the evolution from an alcoholic to the person that you are living in sobriety today. And just because you're not still drinking doesn't mean that you don't have the right to talk about your experience as an alcoholic. That is your testimony. Same way, we can still talk about our experiences in selling drugs, because that we earned the right to share that testimony, to let people who are still in it, whether they're using or selling, to know that there's a way out and they don't have to think that they're in it alone.
You talk about that testimony and sharing that testimony and changing people's lives, and you're
Sure.
very open about that.
Sure.
You're also somebody who won a presidential, award for your community service and
Yeah.
commitment.
Yeah, I don't think that, we could kind of separate the two. We are all, collectively, we relate to the sale of drugs, the use of drugs. It's all a part of our DNA as Americans. So I don't think what place or what position you hold in this great nation of ours, you can never step away from it and think that, you're too far away from the effects of drug use.
But it has to inspire young people, right? To sit back and see,
Hopefully.
from there to presidents saying this is somebody who's making a difference in our society.
Absolutely. There are so many people who sold drugs that have gone on to, leave the negative behind and do great things. I mean, the history of America is tethered to people who had to start out in humble beginnings to doing the wrong things, to in turn earn a right and a position to do the right thing later on. And I am no different.